An A7 is an actual camera, right? No, never mind.
We're rolling.
Oh, I thought you could edit it.
What it do, social current crew? Welcome to the podcast where we keep it current in the Coconut Club. My name is Yusuf, aka Current Cheerleader, aka Yusuf University, and I'm here with a longtime friend.
Generic art dad, also Chris.
Yes, the people don't know we've actually known each other for a few years now,
Yeah.
which is so insane. And I haven't met you in person till this week, till recently, which is cool. Yeah, do you have any nuggets to share about everybody's favorite host ever?
Yusuf and I did BuzzFeed residency together, and Yusuf was the best cheerleader and the best hugger, hands down.
Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. And people, actually, what I found out recently, I don't know why. We've just always been mutuals on Instagram. I've never followed you on TikTok. I don't know why. And I found it literally yesterday because someone posted a video with us, and you have like 700K, and I was like, oh damn! Like I knew you were big, but I was like, damn, I didn't even know. Go off.
I feel like TikTok's different. Like
Yeah.
that's where people like get big, and Instagram is like where you then try to get people to go to. But
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying your Instagram with like 200K is small?
it's not TikTok.
No, that's so funny. So can you, I personally, like, I remember every week during the residency, you would win like, there would be like best performing video. You would win that a lot. And then there would be like staff favorite, and you would always, every single week, you would always win that because you would always have some video where you were like exploring the styles. I remember this one video where you're like, you made yourself really small. Like I forget what it was. Like I remember them, and I remember being so inspired because genuinely I feel like you grew the most during the residency. Like your style just got better and better and better. And like I literally remember having a conversation with Josh, and I was like, I don't know how he's gonna top this last video, and then you proceeded to top the next video.
Gosh.
No, like please, can you just describe your content style to me? Like what like goes on like when scripting and ideating for it to come out how it does. Like,
First of all, I think we're in different residencies. I don't remember winning like ever. And every time I did, I was like, it's a pity. It's a pity thing. They're like, Chris is getting weird. Let's like make sure that he keeps like making videos.
It's not true.
So we're gonna give him something.
That's not true at all.
Kenya was so supportive. Like that's what it was.
The best.
But no, my content has tamed down a lot recently because it's so hard to keep putting yourself out there, and then when people get upset, or I think worst of all is when it's just crickets, like it just bombs. Yeah. But when I first started making content, and I started doing skits, I made a promise to myself that if I had an idea and I thought it was too weird would never be a reason that I wouldn't make a video. And so like whenever I would make a video, so if like cool. Something reminded me of something else, like if I had something that I wanted to communicate about like autism or ADHD or mental health, and it reminded me of like something I'd seen in a movie or show, I was like, oh, that'd be great to put in here. I was just like, okay, let's do it. So like I had one that I never ended up shooting it. I had one that I wanted to use I want to have like time travelers, like go back in time and like talking about like time blindness with ADHD.
That's so cool.
It just never worked out, but
let's make it happen.
Okay.
We have all of the following week.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. That's so dope. Okay, so can you describe to me when your content sort of shifted a little bit to include policies and politics?
It's really hard to pinpoint. I've been asked that before, and the thing is like, I think that being in the mental health space, especially with like late diagnosed autism, a lot of that is just inherently advocacy, especially as I've started talking about like deconstructing like my sexuality and like my gender identity.
Right.
And you just start finding your way into those conversations like naturally. Another thing is that a really common trope with like autism is that we have like a really strong sense of justice. And I won't get into that because it's like a misnomer, but it is like we are very like analytical and like logical about things. And so it's very easy, I think, for me to, it's like, okay, well, if I struggle with this thing, or I feel like this law would affect me this way, how is it going to affect other people?
Right.
And just because it's other people doesn't mean like I don't care about it like just as much. So anyways, like, I think it's just a natural progression when you're doing advocacy work and you care about other people, that you start speaking up for other people. And as we've gotten closer to the election, I've really struggled a lot with, I feel like if I have a platform and I have a voice, it's my responsibility to try and use that to make the world a better place. I have kids. Like, I need to try to make things better. So it's just been a gradual progression. It's slowly become more and more overt over time, to now at the point where it is very, very overt.
Yeah. And I mean, on a personal level, we don't need to talk about this, but just seeing like watermelons in your bio, just like, it just makes me feel really seen. And I love all the work you do. I love you, Chris. You're awesome. Really, genuinely. Speaking about this election, what's on the line for you this election?
You know what? Honestly, as a white man, straight presenting, like, not much. It's a tough thing to say, but like, whichever way this goes for me,
Right.
I'm probably gonna be fine, unless they do start going after dissenters and like people that have spoken out. Then but like, that's the thing, is like, it's not about me. It's about everyone else. It's about other communities. It's about marginalized communities. It's about my children. Like, I have a daughter. I have a son. Like, I very much care about the world that they're going to inherit. Like, I want them to be able to participate in democracy. I know it's like, it doesn't work all the time. It has a lot of problems. I don't think that we have an ideal candidate either way, but I do think that we have like a much better option. I know you're tired of hearing that, but I want to make sure at the end of the day, all the issues that I care about, none of them matter if we don't have a democracy.
100%.
And that's ultimately what I care about, is like, as many problems as we have, like, that we need to fix. I don't want to see everything fall apart. I don't think that works for anybody except for a few people at the top.
Yeah, that's huge. And what policies are super important to you?
I think that I care a lot about reproductive freedoms. That has been a big journey for me. I've talked about this a little bit. I was raised ultra evangelical, ultra far right. My parents are still on that side. If anyone knows what this is, my parents got me a Founder's Bible for Christmas 2 years ago. Not good.
Put a link in bio.
Get affiliate
commission this year.
And like, that was the world that I grew up in, and I've had a gradual transition moving over to the left, and abortion was the last thing for me. I really struggled with that. I had a hard time like figuring it out. And I have really now come full circle, and like, now I'm like, I'm trying to get like my brother out, and like I know that brother. he's stuck on that too. And like, I'm trying to like walk him through that. So that one for me is like, not just like the repercussions of it, because like having a daughter that we got because of IVF, and like caring about like the repercussions of like what that means for women in general, but like also it's like that's a personal subject for me, because I think I've thought about it so much. I've struggled so much with it.
And like, I mean, I have so much more respect for you, considering like where you started and where you are now. I mean, I feel like that's the hardest journey to.
I don't know.
No, I think that's awesome. We're gonna get this was the surprise. I told you at the top of the podcast that I had a surprise, and the surprise is that your brother's gonna be in the next episode.
Oh, he doesn't know that I'm trying to get him out. Cut that out, Cam.
No, okay, that was great, but I do actually have a surprise for you at the top of the podcast. I said I did, and that is, we're playing a new special segment with you first, okay? This segment is called Cancel or Keep, where we bring up social trends, movements, memes, anything and everything Gen Z, and you tell us if you would cancel it or keep it. Are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Ready to play? All right, cancel or keep filibuster in Congress.
It's nuanced. Cancel.
Yes. Cancel or keep student loan forgiveness.
Keep.
Yes. All right. Cancel or keep term limits for Supreme Court justices.
Implement. Get them out of there. Like,
I know, that's right. All right. Cancel or keep wealth tax on billionaires.
Keep.
Cancel them though. Cancel
the billionaires.
Cancel the billionaires.
Yeah, no one should have that much money.
This one is super controversial, so if you don't want to answer this, it's fine. Cancel or keep free universal health care for all citizens.
Oh,
I know, it's like
keep. Then why is that controversial? The weight.
It's controversial because like people like me deserve free healthcare, and then there's like folks that are like under me that like I just like why?
Yeah, people that are not us. Yeah, I agree.
That's right.
Well, I don't think of them as people. I thought the healthchare was for people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not the AIDS, not the maids. Chris, cancel or keep plastic bags.
I've heard that the reusable bags actually can cause like more harm. And so like that's like I don't know. Whatever reduces the most pollution, like I think is ideal.
Yeah. Keep. Yeah. That makes sense. Whichever one. I actually didn't know that. Wow. Cancel or keep. This is genuinely a hot take of mine. If you guys want to cancel me over this, do it, I guess. Paper straws.
I've never used one. I've heard that they're shit.
Cancel. You're canceled. I'm sorry. I despise paper straws. Like my biggest.
All right, okay, let's cancel them. Cancel paper straws.
Cancel or keep the 2024 election.
What does that even mean?
I actually don't really know. I thought I ate, but I don't know.
Okay, cancel or keep the 2024 election. Keep, I guess. People have the right to vote.
We'll keep it.
Unless Trump wins, then cancel.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, in this next segment, we're going to be doing rapid fire questions. So you're going to get a few questions. You have to answer them as fast as possible. Are you ready, Chris?
Yeah.
Ready. All right. One word to describe Gen Z.
Scary.
One word to describe this podcast.
Scary.
One word to describe the host.
Lovable. I'm not very fast.
You had the chance to do the funniest. It's fine. It's fine. And I ask everybody this: one word to describe the 2024 election.
Scary.
Hey, at least I got lovable. Okay, Chris, I love you. This has been so much fun. Like, people genuinely don't know how much I love Chris and how close we've become these last few years. And I was so excited to have you here and have you on the podcast. Like, you were immediately on my mind, and we're gonna make everybody jealous that we're together. Before we wrap, because listen, it's me, so all of Gen Z is watching this. Every single Gen Zer ever in life is watching this right now. If you could tell Gen Z one thing about being politically engaged, especially in this upcoming election and elections to come, what would you tell them?
When we were at the Michelle Obama rally the other day, she said something that really hit home with me. And so I'm stealing this from Michelle Obama. It's been vetted.
Yeah. It's press checked.
If my vote doesn't matter, then why are they trying to take it away? And that just hit home with me because I feel like it's very easy to think
I got chills.
that there are so many people in the world that like your vote does not matter. And people, I think a lot of times talk about different precincts and like, oh, it comes down to like 10 people per precinct. And I think that's kind of like this ethereal concept that is really hard to understand for most people because I think a lot of people like they think about things with feelings and you don't really feel that because it doesn't really feel real. And just the way that she phrased it, I feel like was so powerful because it's so true. It's like, why are they trying to disenfranchise us and take away our votes if it doesn't matter? So vote. Yeah, it matters.
I got chills again. Oh my God. No, I'm being serious. I'm literally being serious. This is literally Gen Z's election like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It matters.
You guys can decide it.
Wow. That was amazing. All right. Tell the people where they can find you.
I'm on Instagram, Generic Art Dead, TikTok, Generic Art Dead, YouTube, Generic Art Dead. I hate Twitter. I hate Threads. I don't know what Substack is. I don't know what Mastodon is. I don't know what Reddit is.
Go find him. Go support him. And stay tuned for the next episode. We'll be having a lot more special guests and talking about a lot more cool trends. Stay current and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss it.
Clock that Coconut Club.
Bang! Ah! I'm so happy we're here. This was so much fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks for doing it.